Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Recently I did a video on how to prune basil, and in the video I mentioned that the basil plant, this huge one here, that was simply a few cuttings that I propagated, and they grew to size of basically pepper trees. They're very big. They were originally just propagated branches like these here that I saved, and they grew into these size here. So yesterday I cut up a branch, and then I chopped off all of the leaves to use, and I put the remaining in water. And crazy how they already rooted. It's just only been a day. So the age of the plant and also the age of the branch really affect how fast it can root or propagate. So this one here was basically that. So that gigantic bush there was just 3 propagated branches. So I'm gonna show you how to do this and walk you through the entire process. So recently I purchased some sweet basil, so let me show you. So there are my sweet basil, and it's 2 small tree. So what I did was I cut that off. You see there? There's the tag right there, and then I cut this one off as well. And then here is the cutting. So I placed the cutting in water, nothing special. So I just did this yesterday, so it's only been 1 day, or not even a day yet. And you can place this in the sun or in a shaded area. As long as it gets lots of light, that'll work. So once this rooted, I'm gonna plant that into soil, and I'm gonna walk you through the entire process and show you how to get the plants to be that size. Alright guys, it has been 4 days now, and my basil cuttings have rooted. So let me show you. Look at that. So today we are going to transplant this into soil, and then we'll update after it starts to grow a lot more. So where I'm gonna put this is right there, because these things grow very fast, so they're gonna start to outgrow most of the peppers, and then may potentially block the sun from getting through to there. So I'm gonna put it right over there, just out of the way. So let's do that real quick. So here are my basil cuttings. I'm just gonna pull this out, and then put it here. You want to bury the roots completely. Tap it a little bit. And this one as well has a little bit of root. We're gonna go ahead and transplant the Thai basil as well. Okay, so because these are newly transplanted and they just came out of water, make sure to pluck out all of the buds that you see on top. So if they have some right here, just pull those off. And then make sure the roots don't dry out, because they will die. So we'll just put the water back in. And that is it. So make sure the soil is nice and moist always until they start to establish themselves. And that's all you have to do for now. So we'll be back soon once they grow a lot more, and then I'll update you guys. Alright guys, it has been exactly 17 days now, and the basil are doing really well. So as you can see, they are starting to put out some buds there, and for these as well, they are starting to put out buds there. So what we need to do today is prune all those buds so that the energy can be focused on growth instead of budding. So pruning is pretty simple. All you have to do is just take the tip and just pinch it off. And you can actually dry these up and use it, but
I only have a few, so it's just not enough. So you go to all of the tip and you just pinch all of the ones that you see that are about to bud. And you can do these as well because they will eventually turn into flowers. Pinch those. And then for these, just pinch these off. And that's it. Just pinch all of the buds off so that the plant can focus on growing. And that is all you have to do for now. So we will be back soon. Alright guys, today has been exactly 25 days and look at the plants, they're growing much larger, and I've added a few more to it, and some of these, the buds are starting to come back. So today we're gonna pluck some of those off again. So just continue plucking the buds off because we want to promote more growth. So there it is here, just pluck those off. You can actually dry it up and use it. That's what I'm gonna do. Right there. Alright guys, it has been exactly 35 days, so about 5 weeks, and the plants are looking amazing. So as you can see how large the plant has become, and then each few days I come out and I pick these buds off, and every time I pick those buds off, they start to produce more and more and more. So if you continue doing the same method, just keep plucking these buds off, you will get a continuous supply of basil every other few days. So that is what the sweet basil looked like in 5 weeks. I mean, we started out as a very small plant, and then I propagated a few, and now look at this bush here, and check out the Thai basil. It is looking fantastic. So if you go back early in the video, you could see that these are much smaller, and they're just a few cuttings that I have, and then as I use them I plant more. So anytime you come out here and you pluck, try to cut like way down here, that way you have a good length of basil stem, and then put those in water just like I did here. And then just keep doing that and keep doing that, and then you're gonna get basil, a ton of them. So again, as you see those, just pick those off, and then you will get a ton more basil. So this is one of the sweet basil plant that we planted initially, and then here is the cuttings that we took from that plant, and there it is right here. You see that? I have more basil. And then, you know, I'm gonna keep doing that until this whole bed is full of basil. So growing basil is very, very easy. I mean, low maintenance, and as long as you have a good organic fertilizer for the basil, and occasional pruning every week or every few days, and then they'll just keep on growing and growing, and you just get a ton of basil. And then I put some more over there. You see? Those are cuttings that I use anytime I pick these basil. You see, I cut these basil here, and then I just plant those there. But that is pretty much how you grow basil. It's very, very easy, and it is probably the easiest plant in the garden to start with. So if you are just getting started into gardening and you want something simple that has a lot of uses and low maintenance and you know, good benefits for you, basil is the way to go. Just you can buy a few plants and then propagate them as they grow, or you can ask a friend if they have a large bush, just cut it for a small stem off and then root it and grow it, and then keep doing that, and then you have these basil. So that's it guys. I'm gonna continue harvesting these off so that my plants can grow more, and I hope you can try that out yourself and have good success at growing basil. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for watching.